Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, ShrimadBhagavatam123. As you may remember, Hiranyakashipu got very angry with the Lord when his brother died and told his men, "You go everywhere where worship is done and destroy everybody and everything." With crowbars, with hatchets, with spades and lances, they razed to the ground temples, cities, city walls, and buildings. They broke bridges and they ripped up the roads. Trees like the mango and other fruit-giving trees, reputed to be sacred to Narayana, were cut down. With torches in their hands, they set fire to the huts of the people, who were poor because they had been told that the poor are dear to Narayana. The Devas were so troubled by the Asuras that they abandoned their heaven and moved about on earth in different guises. Hiranyakashipu comforted his relatives who were mourning the death of Hiranyaksha. He said, "It is not right that you should mourn the death of a hero. Death in the battle is to be desired by a warrior. It is because of the karma of long ago that two people are brought together in this birth. According to their karma in this birth, they are separated. This meeting and this living together for a while is like meeting at a mela. Let me tell you that you are grieving for somebody who is not dead. The Atman is eternal, pure, and indestructible. It is something apart from the body which it inhabits. The Atman assumes a body and the qualities of a human being. And when the body dies, we think that the person is dead, but that is wrong. The happiness and sorrow and all the many things that flesh is heir to are not meant to affect the Atman. When a river has its banks lined with trees, have you not seen the shadows of the trees in the water? When the water moves, it seems as though the shadows are also moving. But the trees, as well as their shadows, are fixed. They have no movement. When one is turning round and round, it seems as though the world around us is turning round. But that is not so. Even so, when we consider the Atman encased in the human body, we think that the different feelings of a human being are experienced by the Atman. But that is not so. The free Atman and the conditioned Atman appear to be different. The latter, when it gets involved in a body, seems to go through the feelings of separation, meeting, being born, dying, worry, sorrow, and all the many things common to people. But if we look at it intelligently, it is obvious that these are all not there. The Atman is not going through the travails of a human being's feelings and sufferings, since it is something apart. Abandon your grief and let us consider our next action. I will find methods of avenging the death of my dear brother by destroying our arch enemy, Narayana." 80. Hiranyakashipu is granted a boon. Hiranyakashipu had but one desire. He wanted to be invincible. He wanted to be immortal. He wanted to be the sole lord of all the three worlds. He decided to perform tapas. With the power of his tapas, which would be intense, he thought of pleasing Brahma so that his desires would be granted by him. Hiranya went to the Mandara mountain, and with intense concentration, he performed tapas for years together. When he was absorbed in his tapas, the Devas came back to their abode, abandoning their disguises. As days passed, the tapas of Hiranya became so intense that he began to glow like the sun at noon. Every lock on his head was spitting fire. The entire world was feeling the heat, and it looked as though the world would be burnt to ashes. The rivers and the sea became turbulent. The earth quaked and the mountains threw up fire. Stars fell to the earth, and the quarters began to burn because of the tapas of Hiranyakashipu. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.